if you're interested in checking out the Horseshoe Council Bluffs, I'm heading over there right now. It is a very warm 100 degrees here in September in Council Bluffs, Iowa. Here's diamond parking is on the second level. Alright, it says here you have to swipe your diamond card. Apparently, you swipe your diamond card and it opens. All right, so we tried about 20 times to swipe our diamond card. It would not work. So we came in, free the exit way. We'll get a new card when we're in there that maybe the magnetic strip works better on. Let's go check out Horseshoe Council Bluffs. A quick look at the exterior of the building before we make our way inside. With a quick look at the casino floor, we can see this is one of the older Horseshoe layouts. It does have some newer slot machines, but the layout doesn't appear to have been updated too recently. A few of the most popular table games, slot machines, video poker, and sports betting were all available. There was a Jack Benyon steakhouse, but it was not open for operation at the time I wanted to go eat. And the only food that was open and available to eat at a little before 4 p.m. was JB's Cafe. JB, short for Jack Benyon's Cafe, is a common dining area you can find at many Horseshoe properties, much like Jack Benyon's Steakhouse. Although I have been to one JB's Cafe specifically in Tunica that operates more of a mid-range sit-down restaurant, JB's Cafe is known for having the bare bones menu of classic casino foods. That the majority of your menu options were either going to be hamburgers, cheeseburgers, or chicken tenders, as well as things like cold cut ham sandwiches and desserts. While many people do complain often about the quality of food at the chain of JB's cafes, despite this location having a 1.1 out of 5 stars on Google reviews, they always provide serviceable food that allows you to eat there in the casino without having to leave. These chicken tenders were $11 plus tax. There was a World Series of Poker circuit event going on, and while we're not here to play all of it, we are going to play one event, the $400 PLO ring event today. This is my first time at the Horseshoe Council Bluffs, and the staff in the poker room located directly across from JB's Cafe was incredibly friendly and helpful, helping me locate the tournament area in the Whiskey Roadhouse. The tournament area was incredibly small compared to some events I've been to. For reference, here's a clip of the World Series of Poker circuit event tournament area in Harris, Cherokee, North Carolina. They had tables that filled their entire convention area. Here in Council Bluffs, the tournament area was just a Whiskey Roadhouse restaurant, with the high tops cleared out and replaced with poker tables. The tournament area was so small that if you read the fine print on the structure sheet of all of the tournaments, they actually limit the number of participants who can enter the tournament. So if you get there late and the maximum number of participants have already been reached, you may just not get to play. This is a first that I've personally seen in open entry circuit events. Another first I've seen is World Series of Poker tournament chips with no denominations printed on the chips.
I'm sure you just asked the same question.
Yep, hundreds.
Hundreds?
Yep, thousands.
There you can hear somebody asking what the values of the chips even are. I'm not sure what somebody would do if they were fully colorblind, as they expect you to just remember what the denominations are by color, as their only indicator. Once you've memorized and gotten used to what chips are what denomination though, it wasn't that bad of a tournament. We played for 6 hours or so, but failed to cash or make any significant finish. But it is getting about time to eat again. Alright, so by 10 p.m., everything in the Horseshoe Council Bluffs Casino was closed as far as eating is concerned. Even the 24-hour cafe had a closed sign in front of it, no workers. So it seems there's only 2 things in town that are actually open, and that is a McDonald's and a Hooters, and they both close at midnight. So let's go get some chicken. The food was good, however, I don't feel the need to post any type of review or video of the food. It was standard Hooters. Both the chicken and sauce were better tasting and higher quality than that of what we had earlier at JB's Cafe. But we did stop on the way back and take a few moments to get some video of the neon lights and signs on the Horseshoe Casino now that it is nighttime outside. Take a few moments to view them before we go inside to check out the live action poker games happening in the actual poker room, not the Whiskey Roadhouse. I do kind of enjoy the older layout, the nostalgic announcements that would come over the intercom anytime anybody won anything on a slot machine, stating that another legendary jackpot winner has been born here at the home of the biggest slot jackpots, Horseshoe Casino. Practice long abandoned by pretty much every other Horseshoe property. Here we are at the actual poker room. Let's check out what the live action cash games have to offer.
Raise to 10.
The live action cash games in the poker room primarily consisted of very low stakes, 1-2 no limit hold'em only, and they were unable to get a pot limit Omaha PLO cash game running, despite there being a World Series of Poker ring event tournament for it that same day. People were friendly enough, and drinks are provided free to Diamond and 7 Stars guests, so if you're just looking for a place to kinda hang out, relax, play some very low stakes no limit hold'em, maybe this is a good room for you. However, if you're looking for any non-hold'em games or any higher action games or any games at a higher stakes, you may want to reconsider your stop here if you're coming for poker. Also, if you are coming primarily to play poker, I would suggest dressing for a warm climate. While the rest of the casino was kept cool as casinos traditionally were, the poker room was somewhat like a terrarium. It was much hotter than the rest of the casino, and I would highly recommend wearing a t-shirt and shorts while playing in there. So thank you for joining me here on today's quest at the Horseshoe Casino in Council Bluffs, Iowa.